Metals and real estate stocks rose on budget proposals. Indian equity benchmark indices surged for the third straight session, to close at two-week highs on Wednesday. Specific BSE indices like metal and realty ended in green, with the markets continuing to rally on the back of a growth-oriented budget. The SP BSE Metal Index, which includes companies like Tata Steel, Jindal Steel, JSW Steel, Hindalco, Hindustan Zinc, Coal India, NMDC among others, closed at 0.89% up to 20,095.98. Tata Steel bucked the trend to close lower at 1,167.50 Indian rupees, down 0.01%. The BSE Metal Index had seen a strong rally on January 31st and February 1st too. Almost all steel and metal companies had given the budget a thumbs up on Tuesday, especially on the back of its capex push. Steel stocks rallied with the announcement of favorable measure customs duty exemption on steel scrap. However, analysts say steel demand could see some moderation, with passenger vehicle sales continuing to remain subdued last month on account of chip availability issues. The auto sector consumes around 10% of total production in India. State-run NMDC, the country's largest iron ore miner, has also increased its monthly domestic prices for February by 300 Indian rupees per ton to 5,200 Indian rupees per ton for lump with 65.5% iron content and by 200 Indian rupees per ton to 4,260 Indian rupees per ton for 10 mm fines with 64% Fe. Construction and BFSI remain momentum picks, while we see value in FMCG and pharma stocks at current levels. Sahaj Ugawal, head of research derivatives at Kotak Securities, said. Apart from the metal indices, Realty Index too saw a sharp rally on Wednesday, improving demand for homes, and the budget 2022-23 thrust on affordable housing are seen as major drivers. However, realtors also expressed satisfaction that there were no unexpected shocks for the sector in the budget. The SP Realty Index rose to 3,931.28, up 1.38%. Apart from DLF and Oberoi Realty, other companies, which are part of the index, were in green. These include Godrej Properties, Brigade Enterprises, Lodha, Prestige and Sober, among others. According to Anuj Puri, chairman, Anarok Group, previously, the allocation of equity of many fund houses was less into real estate. But with residential sector gaining a strong footing during the COVID pandemic, many of these fund houses now have increased their allocation towards real estate. Hence, the rally in BSE Realty Index. Over and above, there was nothing as such detrimental for the real estate sector. After all, no news is also good news, he told Business Line. This apart, the government has shown unwavering focus on infrastructure, and the proposal for One Nation One Registration structural reform to facilitate land transaction and sale deed from anywhere in the country will help streamline the real estate sector. This will be quite in favor of the listed players, Puri said.